So hello Miss, my name is Edward Jubang from MLC Sarawak. So today our team will be presenting for the needs analysis for a professional English course. For the introduction, English is a crucial for career advancement, but students are weak in confidence and fluency in business communication. In order to fill this gap, our team formulated a professional English course on public speaking, formal communication, business vocabulary, and presentation. So this analysis was carried out to determine main challenge and expectation. And here is presented the finding and suggestion for an effective program. Okay, to the next presenter.
Hello, my name is Timothy Injo, and I'm going to explain the objective. The first objective is what students need to learn the English language. Acquisition of English language is important in 21st century world life because the globalization of the workforce and a lot of jobs require effective communication skill to conduct an effective work function with an overseas branch. Technology is the main proponent of acquisition of English language where diverse information regarding the grammar and the words are easily accessible. The second objective is to identify the range of language proficiency of students. Students have diverse mind capability and different types of ways of study. Some students are fast learners while others require a lot of time to learn. Some students also can write a long and well-written essay, while others are short but pinpoint content. The third and the last objective is to identify the lack of skill among the students to learn the English language. Some students cannot write the letter well, which make reading the text quite difficult. Other students need to learn the idioms and proverbs to make the essay writing enjoyable to read by the reader. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Alison Anasindi and I present the methodology. The questionnaire used in this study consists of three sections to collect clear and structured information from university students. Section A is demographics information, collect basic detail about the respondents such as age 18 to 20, 21 to 23, 24 to 26, 27 and above, gender about male and female, program of study like DLT, DTESA, BTESA, year of study, study year 1, year 2, and year 3, level of proficiency, excellent, good, average, and poor. This information helps to understand the background of the student and ensure that the course can meet the needs of different groups within the university. However, Section B is current English uses and confident focus on how students use English and how confident they are in using English in different situations. Students respond using a 5-point Likert scale where 1 means strongly disagree and 5 means strongly agree. The statements included in this section are 1. I use English regularly in my daily life. 2. I feel confident speaking English in academic setting. 3. I can express my thought clearly in English. 4. I feel comfortable speaking English in formal situation. And lastly, I often struggle to find the right word when speaking English in professional context. In this section, help to identify the student's current habits and confidence in using English. Furthermore, Section C is need and preferences for the course aim to find out the learning needs and preferences of the student for a short-term professional English course. This section focuses on improving speaking skill for interview, presentation, and group discussion. Students also use the 5-point Likert scale to respond this statement, such as number 1, I need to improve my English for job interview. Second, I want to speak more confidently during presentation. 3. I find it difficult to take part in group discussion in English. Number 4, I prefer learning English that I can use in real-life situations. And lastly, I will benefit from a short course focused on professional speaking skills. This section helps to guide the design of practical and focuses professional English course that can help students in real-life situations. The questionnaire instrument was chosen because it is an effective and practical tool to collect clear structure and relevant data from many university students within a short period. It allows the collection of important information on this student English users, some confident and specific learning needs. This information will guide the planning of professional English course that meet the real communication needs of this student in academic and professional setting.
Hello, I'm Sebastian Raguvangan. Alright, my discussion first is talk about communication gap. Our analysis shows that even students like language-based programs like BTESL and DTESL struggle with real-time English and communications. Although it's their field of study, many still lacks the confidence when speaking professionally. Second one is proficiency versus confident. Interestingly, 65.4 of students rated the English as good, but many still nervous speaking in real life situations like interview or presentations. This shows a big gap between knowing the language and using it fluently. A third one is demographic insight. Most respondents were female and from the BTESA program. Despite their strong academic, exposures to English speaking anxiety is still a major issue. Next one is the skill imbalance. Students are more comfortable with reading and writing, but when it comes to speaking and listening, they feel less confident and more anxious. These skills are underused in class and need more focus. The next one is prefer learning style. When asked about learning preference, students choose to roleplay, peer interviews, and debates. They want interactive, fun, and engaging learning and learning, not just lectures. The next one, which is number 6, feedback matters. Students really appreciate personal feedback. It helps them track progress and focus on areas that need improvement. And also the next one, which is real world skills. There's a strong need to prepare students for real world tasks like job interviews and presentation. These communication skills are essential for careers in teaching, writing, translations, and so on. For the course suggestions, so the course should be task based, allow group collaboration, and be flexible for different English levels. It should also build soft skills like confidence and audience awareness. And to the final point, in conclusions, students need a course that is fun, practical, and student-centered, not just grammar and theory, but real practice that help them speak with confidence in the professional world. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Vanessa Renit and I will be presenting these both parts, which is Section A and Section B. From our Google Form responses, the majority of participants were female, 73.1%, and aged between 21 to 23 years old, 46.2%. Most of them are from the BTESL program, 73.1%, followed by DTESL, 23.1%, and they are fairly spread across all academic years. In terms of English proficiency, 23.1% rated themselves as good and 11.5% as excellent, indicating a generally strong command of the language among the respondents. In terms of English usage and confidence, most respondents reported using English regularly in their daily life and feeling confident using it in academic and formal settings. Many also expressed being able to communicate their thoughts clearly in English. However, when it comes to professional contacts, a significant number, 34.6%, admitted that they often struggle to find the right words, highlighting an area where further improvement is needed.
Good morning and Assalamualaikum to Miss Karina. My name is Nur Isha binti Anwar and I am from MLC Sarawak. Now I will be presenting for the section C, which is needs and preferences for the course, which is a very important part of our needs analysis. And this section tells us what students really want to focus on their learning and what kind of learning experience will help them to speak English more confidently, especially in professional settings. And when we ask a student which English skill they wanted to improve the most, the majority said speaking, especially in formal situations such as interview or public speaking. Some students also mentioned that they can write or read well, but when it comes to speaking, they often feel shy, unsure of the words, or afraid of making mistakes. So this shows us that while students may have the knowledge, what they need now is the confidence and fluency to use English comfortably when it matters most. Next, we ask what kind of content they would like to see in the course. And most students said they want lessons that are practical and related to real life situations such as job interview, presentations, and workplace conversations. And they were less interested in learning textbook grammar or theoretical lessons. Instead, they want topics that reflect real scenarios, such as introducing yourself professionally, handling questions during presentations, or giving opinions in meetings. This can help us to understand that the course should prepare students for life after university, not just for exams. And finally, students were asked about the ideal course schedule. And from the answer, most agreed that a short course, which is run for weeks, would be manageable. They prefer 2 to 3 sessions per week, each lasting about 10 to 1.5 hours. And this shows that students are willing to commit to learning, but the course must be balanced with their existing workload. And a short but regular schedule will help them practice consistently without feeling overwhelmed. In conclusions, Section C helps us deeply understand what students really need and they want to improve their speaking skills, especially for real-world situations. They want to learn through hands-on activity in a supportive environment with lessons that are useful and easy to apply. And these preferences directly shape the course we design. And we also believe that this approach will truly help students to speak English more confidently and professionally in the future. And that's all for me. Thank you. So based on the finding from our needs analysis, we saw that many students are actually quite familiar with English, especially in academic tasks. However, there are still struggles when it comes to speaking confidently in more formal settings such as job interviews or group presentation or discussion. So that's why the aim of this course is to help students become more confident and fluent when they are required to speak English professionally. This course is designed to be short but impactful, where it runs for 4 weeks with 3 sessions per week, which each session is about 1.5 hours. We also suggest doing this in small group of around 10 to 12 students so that everyone gets enough speaking time and personal feedback from the trainer. And this slide showed the breakdown of the course, which is week by week. And in week 1, the goal is to help students to get comfortable with speaking. We will use simple activities such as icebreakers and short introduction to slowly build confidence. In week 2, we shift into using formal and professional vocabulary, where this includes the kinds of English that used in workplace, such as during meetings or professional emails. And the third week is about public speaking, where students will practice giving short presentations, and we also teach them body language, eye contact, and how to handle Q&A sessions. Finally, in week 4, students will get to apply what they have learned through mock interviews and stimulated meetings. Throughout the course, we will include activities such as role plays, confident games, vocabulary clinics, and group discussion, which is all designed to make the learning practical and engaging. So, why this course matters? We believe that this course matters because it focuses on more than just grammar or theory. We also believe that it helps students actually use English in real situations, like speaking during interview, presenting to a group, or joining a discussions. These skills are where many students told us they don't feel confident with yet. By using real materials such as TED Talks, workplace emails, and job ads, students are not just learning the language, but also they are preparing for the real world. And at the end of the course, the student will receive a certificate of completions, which is a bonus for their resume or academic portfolio. And overall, we believe this course can really help students move from being nervous speaker to be more natural and confident communicators. And that's all from me. Thank you.